Welcome to the Science and Environmental Wrap. In the headlines, wildlife under threat in the heat wave, and SA scientist heads to Paris to receive international award. The heat wave battering vast swaths of the country is posing a threat to wildlife. It's feared animals in the Kruger National Park could die if there's no relief soon from the excessive heat and drought. The park is Africa's largest reserve, but wildlife and bird species are taking a beating.
We do not at this stage, worry much about the species, but generally when you have droughts, your species like your buffaloes and so on becomes the first casualties.
Meanwhile, the city of Cape Town is racing against time to clear invasive plant species as the fire season fast approaches. A dry, hot summer is anticipated, and the species are a big contributing factor to the spread of wildfires, as was the case in March this year. The city says invasive species are outgrowing and smothering indigenous fynbos.
Fynbos is a fire-driven system, so it likes to burn every 10 to 20 years, depending on the vegetation type. But it's generally a cool, fast fire, whereas invasive species, they have a lot more biomass, so they burn a lot hotter and a lot slower. So it's very detrimental for the fynbos seeds that are in the soil, and also causing big problems where, like we saw in March this year, where a lot of properties burnt down as well.
The University of KwaZulu-Natal's Professor Quarraisha Abdool Karim has been named one of 5 exceptional laureates of the 2016 prestigious L'Oreal UNESCO for Women in Science Award in Africa and the Arab states. This is for her contribution to the prevention and treatment of HIV and associated infections, greatly improving the quality of life of women in Africa. Abdool Karim is Associate Scientific Director of the Center for the AIDS Program of Research in South Africa and Honorary Professor at UKZN's College of Health Sciences in the School of Nursing and Public Health. She will receive the award at a ceremony in Paris in March.
Get all the latest news from the SABC's online news services on our website. Breaking news and in-depth coverage of everything from business, sports to politics.
And finally, Maropeng was a hive of activity last weekend as thousands of people made their way to catch a last glimpse of Homo Naledi. The hominids exhibition at the Cradle of Humankind ended on Sunday. The discovery of the new human ancestor both excited and puzzled researchers and scientists when unveiled last month. Homo Naledi has now found a new home at Wits University for further study.
To see thousands of people coming through Maropeng, it's really gratifying, and it makes the kind of risk that we take to discover these fossils in these dangerous underground places worth it.
For more science news, go to www.sabc.co.za/news.